Hello, hello. Welcome to Bunny Love 444. What's up, Buttercup? What happened? I froze up. I said, "What's up, Buttercup?" Hello, Cheerio. How does it go? All right, put the message in there. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Show some love. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe and the little notification bell so you get notification when I do go live. And hold on, let me fix something here. Oof. Because I will bring them out in due time. All right. So there's something that I'm going to share with you guys that I shared on my live on Facebook today because it's very important. Okay. And I'm feeling this excitement. I don't know how to describe it, but there's excitement. Um, when you're spiritually connected and you're divinely connected to God, he shows you certain things, and he had me write a little passage before I came on here, but he also wants me to show you the little poem that I have written. So, like I said, it's very important because these messages are coming from him, and it's through me that I get to put it out there. Good evening, sweetheart. I'm glad to see you. Hugs. Love you guys all for being here and supporting me. I greatly appreciate you. So, this one that he had me write, it was wrote this morning at 11:01 a.m. It took me 1 minute to write it, and that's because he divinely guided me to write it. So, we're going to start off with this one and the letter here that he had me write, because I have ascended to a higher level with God, and them are the most amazing feelings when you have that ascension level that comes in with God. Okay. So, this one that is a poem that I wrote. It's called Confident I Ride. Okay. So, and I'm not going to sing it to you because I'll speak it as I'm saying, like how it came into my voice, my mind and my voice and everything. But this is that creativity, this is that inspiration, and that's the empowerment that he is bringing out in here. So a lot of people won't understand it, but today is 4/10/23, so it's all about the stability as you as the divine being for the new beginnings that he has bestowed upon you. Okay. So it says, Confident I ride. Hello, hello. How does it go? You can shake me, but you can't break me. I'm climbing up my own hill. Laugh if you want to. It is your free will. I'm going to shine. It's all a matter of time, as I am the queen of my own hill. Jealous and envy, if that's the way you want to be, it's okay. I'll walk away. I don't need you in my life anyway. I've I've beaten all the odds that were stacked against me, tried to fence me, but I still can never be stopped. Say what you want, truth be told, you never got to know me, and that's all I know. Maybe one day you will see that I was put on your path, so you do the math, watch and see. I still get my blessings no matter what you think of me. Confident in all I do. I put in the hard work, and it gets me through. I'm not perfect by any means, but that's what makes me imperfectly me. I ride alone on this journey. Success is what I see. No matter what you do in life, it won't affect me. Opened my heart as you tore it all apart, picking up the pieces that you threw in the ditch. Now the distance between us is a blessing to see. You never appreciated the loving me. Sorry to say, I'm not the sitting duck. I'm moving forward, hunting for my treasure. I know I deserve much better. The pleasure is mine. I will find the right time, all in divine. you will never stop me from what is truly mine. And that is God empowering us, being confident, standing in our power. Now, when he come to me, and this was at 6:48 tonight, okay? This is what he had brought to me, and he said that you have ascended to a higher level with him, which spiritually is unstoppable, unshakable, and unbreakable. And when you think you've mastered the highest ascension with him, he surprises you and opens you to a whole nother realm that has never been touched by the 3D playground. So this is called sacred divine. And this one goes, I will not be defeated or depleted, as God has made me this way. I am a goddess warrior on my path, and I go through the challenges every step of the way. It doesn't matter if 20 or more, there's no one that's more powerful than God, whom I adore. It is time to step into that sacred power of inheritance and watch it all shine as it comes about. There's no defeat in this line, as God destroys anything that isn't mine. I follow my path guided by God. My will I know to be true. As I know I have blessings pouring out of heaven's window seals. Thank you, Heavenly Father, for all that you do. I know the power within because you are here with me. Peace be with you and also with me. Together we ride in victory. Some may say she's conceited, but my Father will show you that I am blessed by his authority for a purpose greater than the 3D. I appreciate being me. Thank you, Father. Amen. And writing that is him saying that no matter what you go through, no matter what you go through, respect yourself, love yourself enough, because he will bless you every step of the way. For every wrongdoer or evildoer who is doing you wrong, he is going to bless you. Yes, amen, sweetheart, amen. He is going to bless you no matter what. So when he says 20 or more, he knows and he is seeing that me, myself, and I spiritually, in the spiritual warfare that we go through in the physical 3D plane, 20 people at one time have been defeated spiritually, the way they come in and do their spiritual warfare to me, wreak havoc with their little magic things that they think they can do. But God is saying, listen, she's too powerful for that, because he has given me a divine purpose that is beyond measures. And when he says a sacred divine inheritance, that is something that I have not met anybody on my path that has that secret inheritance that God has given. And it's not saying that there's nobody out there. He just has not brought them to my path yet. Because, like I said, he just brought me to a level of opening a whole different realm, and so far, this realm that he has opened is much stronger, because I don't need anything in the 3D. Spiritually, I got everything that I need. He gives me the divine guidance. He gives me the truth. And when I ask for something, it is showing right away. There's no delay. It's showing right away. And that's the empowerment for all of you, is that each time you ascend, each time that you respect yourself, love yourself, go in and do that inner work, God is going to show you blessing after blessing. He keeps showing me there's no worries, no worries, because everything that he is doing, he does it for your betterment. Okay. And he did give me, where did it go? Hold on. I got to go to my table quick and grab that paper. Okay. So here's the thing. When he brings me certain scripts, Okay. I always go in, and when he brings them to me, and he does it randomly. So, like, even during the video, he'll give me random scripts, right? So, the one thing with this ascension level that he gave me, which is a very high honoring, it's like our Father's right hand, walking in the righteousness of his right hand. But he gave me Acts chapter 20, verse 35. Okay. And it's about supporting the weak. And when I say weak, it doesn't mean that you're a weak person. What he says is, I have sued you all things, how that so laboring ye ought to support the weak, and to remember the words of the Lord Jesus, how he said, it is more blessed to give than to receive. And I've always been a giver. Okay. Always been a giver, never a taker. And that is the best way that I have lived my life, because even though people have taken from me, the forgiveness is the one thing that God has said, make sure that you do. And he says, Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3, commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established. And so when he brings Proverbs chapter 16, verse 3 to me, it is saying all that hard work, all that connection, all of my unconditional love seeks the Father and seeks within me, because I have done the inner work to come to the innocence of who I am as a spiritual being, right? And so when I commit all my work onto my Lord Jesus, the thought should be established. So anything that I think, anything that I pray of, anything that I say out loud comes to truth and becomes that blessing. So God is saying that with that authority, it's not only a protection, it's now everything that comes out will be granted. So if I wish for something, he is going to make sure. Okay, yes, yes, sugar, absolutely. And you're a giver, and it's not just to make them happy, because inside it makes your soul happy to see them appreciative and happy of what you give them, right? So that is a blessing that soothes your soul, is you being that giver. And that's a great asset and a great quality to have in you. Keep it going, keep it going. Okay. And he also gave me Psalms chapter 78, verse 50. And it says, he made a way. Okay. Because God always makes a way for you. He always will provide a way for you, no matter what is going on. And when he gave me Romans, now this is very significant if you are with a partner. Okay. And he is given this to me because this is like a mirroring image. So if you see 12:21, Romans 12, chapter 12, verse 21, it says, do not be overcome by evil, but overcome evil with good. So no matter if somebody is doing you wrong, don't take vengeance. Don't take vengeance on them. Give it to God, because God is going to make sure. Yes, absolutely, sweetheart. It makes you happy too. Makes you happy too. And hopefully Margaret comes on, because I know that she had reached out to me if she could email me, and I gave her my email address. So um Margaret, if you're on here, if you didn't get it, I can give it to you again. But the thing is no matter what they do to you, never jump out of character, never step out of character of who you generally and authentically are. Okay. Always stand in the truth of who you are and be that generous, loving, caring person. Now, the reason why all this has come out is not on anyone. It's the fact of God knows that I am a very confident person. And so when he shows me the Six of Wands, okay, the Six of Wands represents that self-confidence and that progress, right? That is that growth within, and nobody can stop you, right? Nobody can stop you. But to have that sacred blessing from God, of whatever I speak comes to fruition is the truth, because I have spoke of something and it wasn't even seconds later this person messaged me and spoke their truth. Okay, it's very powerful. It's very powerful. But we're going to get in here. First, we've got to light our third eye chakra, okay? Because it's all about protecting our third eye, which is God's eye. You know, the crown, the third eye is right here between the brow, okay? And a lot of you will see that mine is really highlighted, okay? That is your third eye, and it's you've got to protect your third eye, protect your crown, because that's where God comes through. Is he comes through your crown and spreads his spirit through your whole soul, and that makes you want to do right on everything that you do. Okay, now for any of you who didn't get the message, or who didn't know of my Facebook, you can go to Joan Hansen, Hansen, parentheses, Bunny Love on Facebook, and you can watch that video on there, because there's probably a message in that video. It was pretty intense message that came through there also. So that's for anybody who wants to go and receive any other messages that may pertain to their situation. But right now we are doing the protection for you, for me, infinity. Okay. Now we're going to see what messages want to come out, because I'm telling you, it was very intense on the Facebook one. And I think it's an hour and 15 minutes long. That's how intense it was, but it was in depth about things that were going on, okay, that were creating a lot of burdens. There was a lot of messages that came out. So the energy that's carrying on is what is now taking place, because I'm getting picking up some of them things, okay, that came out of that message earlier. But we're going to see when it comes to it, because like with the 3 of Cups, this is all about new friendships. This is about community. This is about the unity. This is about the infinite possibilities that are coming through. This is about having that 6 of Wands, which is all about that self-confidence and that growth and that progress, right? Yeah, and I'm also seeing the Ace of Swords, which is, you know, that full potential of who you are, of coming back into remembrance of the nostalgia of who you are as an individual. Okay, whoa. Look, progress and discovery, 2 of Wands came out. Ain't that just on point? On point. It come flipping out there and said, listen, balance yourself. This is progress and discovery. Okay, trust and believe that anything and everything is possible. Yeah, and I'm hearing that trickery will become the triumph of your victories. Yeah, look, we have the Queen of Wands. Okay, so when you have the Queen of Wands, this is you shining your light and seeing that progress and victory in the growth of who you are. It's trusting and believing in yourself, having that self-respect, being that good influence to yourself, knowing that you are a beautiful divine. Also, the wands are about taking action, right? So it's about taking that action and making progress every single day. Okay. All right. What else do we need to know? Do you see how they're coming out? Do you see how they're coming out? Look, somebody has a broken heart right now. Okay. I'm picking up somebody's energy with the 3 of Hearts. They have a broken heart and they feel left out. Okay. Because the 5 of Cups is about feeling a loss, having regrets, the bereavements of what is going on with the adversity within. Okay. Feeling like your abundance has been shattered with this broken heart. And this is divine communication. Okay. With this broken heart, this is divine communication. So this is why God is coming in and saying, shine your light, trust and believe that you have made great progress in discovery. because there's things that you are now doing. Because when we have the Two of Wands, the Queen of Wands, Three of Swords, and the Five of Cups, it's you trusting and believing as the angelic being that you are, that God has your back for a new beginning. You're not going to sit in this broken heart, okay? And you will be able to pick up and salvage the remainings. So that's very powerful. That's very powerful. What else do we have, Father? What else do we have? Yeah, the Nine of Swords came out, okay? Because this has caused somebody a lot of depression, a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression and anxiety. But this was meant on your divine path to go through this turmoil, to see that progress and discovery of what no longer serves you and what you're deserving of, okay? That's very powerful message. Thank you, Father. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know for the Queen of Wands? Because you need to shine your light. You need to not let anybody dim your light. You need to shine your light and be that divine being that you are. Yeah, look, the Queen of Pentacles came out. Okay, so look, the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. So what this is saying is that you are shining your light, but you are calm, you're collective, you're down to earth, you're this motherly figure, who is very abundant, right? Okay. And you have this intelligence and these talents. I'm also hearing the melancholy. Okay. So you have these divine gifts that you haven't even tapped into yet. And I'm hearing you're focused on more of that broken heart. And God is saying He wants you to focus more on you, more on you. What do we have for the Three of Swords, Father? Thank you. Yeah, Four of Wands. Okay, you have a broken heart. God is saying that your heart has been broken because of this home or this marriage or something to do with the home life. Okay, because the Four of Wands with the Three of Pentacles is all about your stability. Your stability has been broken. I'm hearing your stability has been broken. Okay. And so the Four of Wands is you being in this dissatisfaction, but you need to redo evaluation. Yes, sweetheart. Yes, sweetheart. I feel that. I feel what you're going through. The thing is there's this reevaluation that you need to do about this broken heart. Okay. Because, like I said, you're having to pick all the pieces up. You're having to rebuild. You're having to salvage something that just keeps breaking it over and over and over and over again. And the sad part is with this being broken over and over, um, I'm hearing God say it feels like a civil war. And that's why He had me write that about 20 or more, because of the thing that you feel like you are battling all these different things in your life that have taken and tipped over the Three of Cups for you. Because what I'm seeing is tipped over the Three of Cups, but you're salvaging for that stable foundation. So this is preparation and foresight that God is trying to show you. And this is the Three of Wands that He's showing me. So if it comes out, the Three of Pentacles, okay, showed its face. The Three of Pentacles is all about that teamwork and collaboration, right? It's about communicating and having that teamwork, because there is no I in team, okay? So what do we need to know? Thank you, Father. Yeah, you have this Queen of Pentacles. Whoops. You have this Queen of Pentacles that came out. Okay, this is a very controlling person. This is a very disciplined person. Authority figure. I'm hearing a very reliable person. So spiritually, when you turn to God, He is the most reliable person. He is the one that is going to make sure that you rebuild, that you salvage the things that need to be salvaged and let go of the things that no longer serve you for that stability. Because when we have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, and the King of Pentacles, it is saying that there's going to be stability between a king and queen, okay? Because you have a divine counterpart here, divine counterpart. Okay, this is a twin flame match. This is the king and queen. The thing is right now the stability and their home life has been rocked a little bit, but God is saying that he is picking up the pieces and he's going to rebuild. Okay, he's going to rebuild because the spiritual enlightenment is coming through to where things are going to come into fruition and this depression and the anxiety are going to dissipate because this is all about the divine path, right? Okay, what else do we need to know, Father, for this beautiful message? What else do we need to know for this beautiful message? Uh-oh, I saw one flip. Hold on. Look, King of Wands. King of Wands. I'm telling you, this is, you are very noble. You are a leader. Whether you want to believe it or not, you are a leader. Okay? Wow. Yeah, and there's something that he's saying something about you need to build yourself up. For some of you, he's saying that you are an entrepreneur. You need to build up your business. You're very reliable. Okay. You're very reliable. Even though mentally you're going through a lot of turmoil in the mental world, you are very reliable. You show up. You're dedicated. You're loyal. You're devoted. Okay. And therefore, that is great progress and discovery of balance within yourself because of the fact you're able to balance these things out no matter how bad it hurts you. I'm hearing that even though you're in this despair, this depression, this anxiety, this PTS, these panic attacks, things are coming into fruition for where you're seeing things in a different light now. Yeah, my nose is itching. So there's a divine masculine that is getting the message. He's heeding the message now that he needs to take some type of action with his divine counterpart, with his queen, because God is going to strip it. God's going to show the power of him. Yeah, because I'm telling you, look, this is the king and queen. It went like this. Okay. So the queen wants this stability, wants this marriage with this king. And these are twin flame. These are divine counterparts. These are ordained by God. Okay. And that's very specific for somebody. Okay, Father, what do we need to know about the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands? About this queen who needs to shine? Yes, look it. 10 of Cups, baby. Yes. Okay. Things are going to come to completion. This sorrow, this broken heart, God is coming in and saying, listen, it's time. We're going to fix it. We're going to fix it because you have the 10 of Cups. And the 10 of Cups for dealing with this queen and the things that she's going through, about being able to start shining her light again and show that she is worthy of it. Okay? And she's very calm, very down to earth, very loving, compassionate person. But God says, listen, your 10 of Cups is coming. And when your 10 of Cups is coming, okay, this is going to be that happiness, that life that you wanted. It's just about putting in the hard work. Okay, some of you could be seeing 10, 10. Others of you could be seeing 10, 10, 10, 10, which is the divine path, which you could be seeing 11, 11, 11, which is God's gracious blessing coming in, where God is saying that there's going to be a massive blessing that comes in. There's going to be a huge turnaround. What else do we need to know, Father, for this broken heart and this in this home? This is the broken heart in this home, but God has your back. Trust and believe God has your back. Okay. And God is taking action for that stability for this queen. Okay. So what do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know? Yeah. 3 of Pentacles came out. I'm telling you, this is teamwork. Okay. So some of you can be seeing 343. Yeah, 343 is what he's showing me, because with the broken heart in this home, in this marriage, he is going to make this collaboration come to fruition. The spiritual enlightenment, you are going to be able to salvage everything that made you depressed, because God's seeing that you are going to be able to salvage everything that has made you depressed, that has had you in anxiety, because now he's ready. God's ready to come in and do the teamwork. He's ready to come in and do the teamwork. What else do we need to know, Father, for this beautiful message? What else do we need to know? Anything else that we need to know for salvaging? Thank you. Thank you. Whoa, he threw that one down on the floor. Yeah. Ace of Cups, baby. Ace of Cups. This is, you have great compassion. Okay. And I'm hearing you, oops, it's stuck. You have great compassion for this king. Okay. This king is very controlling, but you have great compassion. And there's great potential there. Great potential to salvage things. To salvage things. But God is saying it is going to happen. It is going to come into fruition. Because 9 is all about the spiritual enlightenment. Yeah, look. This is making the right choices. Look, this is that stable foundation that you've been looking for in that beautiful home. So some of you could be seeing 422. 422. Okay? But this is you making that choice and coming into fruition. Hello, beautiful. Nice to see you in here, sweetheart. Did you get my email message? So this is happening. This is God's will. This is the way it's supposed to be doing. And oh, wow. Yes. Here's your stability and security, okay? So some of you could be 44 years old. All right? Some of you can be 44, but this is God saying, with 44 that comes out, this is God telling you straight out that the master healer is here. The master healer is going to help you with that stable home. He's going to help you with that stability and security. Okay, sweetheart, that sounds great. I will check it out after I'm done here. But he is going to help you, because God never gives up, right? Some of you could be seeing 444. Also, I'm being guided to say that 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 means two things. God is telling you that I love you. And 1, 2, 3, 4 is him saying that he has ordered your steps, because I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has ordered your steps of the new beginning. So a new beginning is taking place. A new beginning is taking place. There is no more stuck or stagnation. Yeah, look at 3 of Cups. I'm telling you. So you could be seeing 333, because this all fell together. Okay. And it went 3, 4, 3, 3. But God is coming in and saying 333. So what this is telling me is that with your broken heart, God is going to be able. That is awesome. Yes, that means you're coming into a spiritual awakening. And that the ascended masters and all of them are there to give you clarity and for you to be able to trust your intuition. But this 3 of Pentacles that came by the 3 of Cups, okay? So this is saying that there is going to be that teamwork and collaboration that you've so desired. There is going to be a change. There's going to be something significant that comes in, because God gave it an approval. I'm hearing he gave it the approval that it's going to happen. That it's going to happen. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know? And I'm feeling the divine masculine, like he's sweating. It's like the perspiration right now is he's feeling like this energetic change because God's coming in and saying, guess what? Mm-mm. You, as that authority figure, as that king, as her king, you will show her unconditional love. And you will help her salvage the thing that you co-created. Okay? I'm hearing what you co-created. All right, Father, whoa, did you see that? That one shot straight. I mean, it was like lightning speed over on the broken heart. So let's find out what it is. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Because this broken heart came from some betrayal that has taken place. The 7 of Swords is the highest minor arcana in the deck. Okay? And this 7 of Swords is that betrayal and that deception that has taken place. Yeah. And these I'm hearing the unwise attempts. The unwise attempts is what I'm hearing. Wow. And I'm feeling very lightheaded right now because it's like almost like somebody feels like they want to faint hearing that things can get better because God takes the impossible and makes it possible. Yeah. Look, 4 of Swords, he's going to put this to rest. Again. So like I said, truth be spoken, 444. It shows up. But God is putting something to rest. And when I told you with the Scorpion moon that there's going to be an ending or something needs to be let go, and if it isn't, God is going to make it happen. Well, God's coming in and saying, yeah, I'm making it happen. I'm making it happen. That's powerful because God is showing his true power of don't hurt my child. Yeah, look, Page of Wands. Okay. So this is messages that are coming through. Something that you should be very enthusiastic about. Look, because there's the 10 of Wands. You should be very enthusiastic that God has taken these burdens away. It's going to be no more. It's going to be null and void. Null and void, I'm hearing. Okay, Father, what else do we need to know for the collective, please? Yeah, 6 of Swords. Things are going to come into calmer waters. You watch. Things are going to come on into calmer waters. And when my nose starts itching, that means the divine masculine is already feeling God's power. Okay, because this is all about coming into calmer waters. This is all about having that growth and having that understanding that you can no longer do this. When God says enough is enough, and he says he's going to shut that door and he's going to make it stop, he's going to make it stop. I'm hearing he's going to show you the true power of him, because they're not going to be able. Ooh, yeah. Okay, Father, I won't. He says, you just watch. It's going to happen. Okay. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, he said a specific message, and I'm not going to say it, but look, 6 of Pentacles. I love it. This is that giving card. Want to have a life. Oh, okay. Yes. Absolutely. That's beautiful. But yes, this is that giving and receiving card. This is, I'm telling you, it's that generosity. God is giving that generosity back to you because you are such a loving, caring person. He's giving you that generosity. Yes, look, 2 of Cups, baby. This is that renewal in your love because you are divine counterpartners, okay? You are twin flames. The 2 of Cups, this is that partnership that is coming through. This is that you are so attracted that it's coming through. There's going to be a renewal. There's going to be a renewal to the love. What card fell down? Yeah, look. 10 of Pentacles, baby. Woo-wee! Celebration, celebration. This means that your establishment is going to come back better than ever. This means that the wealth is going to be there. You're going to have everything that you need there. Coming into completion. Yeah, that's why God said, I cannot be defeated or depleted, because he will not let them deplete. Look, again, 6 of Cups, because you have this innocence. Oh, wow. I'm feeling like somebody wants to faint. I'm getting like that sensation of somebody wants to faint. Okay, what do we need to know, Father? What do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know? You see how that card came out? Wow. Yep. And didn't I say that I was feeling like somebody wanted to faint? This is the Page of Swords. This is energetically being curious of what changes are coming through. Okay, so on an energetic level, you're feeling this. This is messages coming through from God. Okay, and energetically, they're going to feel it. They're going to know. And I'm hearing that he's going to turn away. He's going to turn away anybody who steps on the wrong path into this happy home. Wow. Yeah, look, 3 of Wands. I told you. This is the preparation and foresight. This is turning your back. God is turning his back of watching this go down. And look, this is about renewing the love, a new beginning. Because the 2 of Cups is this divine partnership, whom you are very attracted to, who you love unconditionally. And the thing is with the 3 of Wands, you had to be able to have success in this partnership. It takes 2 people in this partnership. But God says there's 3 of you. There's you, there's God, and there's your partner. So trust and believe that God is renewing this. That is confirmation. Confirmation. Yeah, that is beautiful. I love it. Look, yeah, because somebody was ready to walk away, and God was saying, oh, no, 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 no. Look, 4 of Cups, that contemplation of walking away. Because when you break this down, this comes into God. This comes to God. He says it's not going to happen. And I'm hearing you're not going to walk away from the 10 of Pentacles either. Or when you got the 6 of Cups and the 4 of Cups, this is that contemplation of you being innocent. You started, I'm hearing you started questioning yourself, but now it's time to put the hard work in. This is confirmation. Confirmation. There is no more stagnation. God is taking care of this battle for you. God is fixing this battle, and the guidance is coming. And that's why he had me write what he did and that message that I wrote to you guys, because he is fixing things. And this is in all relationships, because I'm also hearing, yeah, the intimacy is coming back. This new direction in your relationship. Okay. And if you're not in a relationship, this is somebody who is coming into your life as well. Okay. Because this is an element of surprise. You will blossom together, and you will have great intimacy as you grow together and spiritually do the things that God has in store for you, because that is building your stable foundation. This is about opening up to your grid. This is about having a divine connection. and being on target. This is all about being on target when it comes to your divine path. Okay? So I'm hearing that you are on the right path right now. You are on the right path. Okay? What else do we need to know, Father, for this beautiful message? I needed to flip or fly so I know it's for the divine collectives here that are with us tonight. What do I need to know, Father? Thank you. Oh, what is it? What is it? What is it? Yes, this is that infinite love. I'm telling you, God has that infinite love for you, and He wants the very best for you because you also have the characteristics of God, of that infinite love in you. Okay. And it makes you very emotionally balanced, knowing that you are connected to the higher power. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Yeah, look at loving from your heart, having that compassion. Wow, that's beautiful. So some of you could be 37 because I'm seeing 37. A lot of you could be seeing 88. Okay, 88. And that's the divine blessing of abundance. What else do we need? Yeah, look at oh, yeah. You are going to expand, you are going to blossom, you are going to come into your true self. You are going to come into that innocence of who you are as the divine being. You're going to know your purpose. You're going to know you're stepping into a whole nother element. God is showing you, God is blessing you. When He said that He is ending things and bringing that new beginning, He meant it. God is a man of His word. And I'm hearing divine masculine is already feeling, is already sensing something is a little different. Okay. Because when my nose itches for the divine masculine, thank you. Yeah. You are going to get the advancements. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I am so excited. You are going to get the advancements. And you are going to feel that infinite love. You are going to feel that spiritual enlightenment. Okay. And you notice, you see how the colors are the same? Why are they the same? Here, let's show you. Because you're divine counterparts, the king and queen. Okay. This is a true love. Look, and there's an earth angel giving you the message that God is bringing in. This is about the earth angel, God's messengers, bringing this message in. Oh, wow. I'm hearing that there's somebody, yeah, there's a divine masculine that says, when it falls under, I have fallen in love with an earth angel. I don't have the confidence to bring it forth and let her know that I have fallen in love with her. Okay, so that's for somebody out there. Okay, what do we need to know by these beautiful, beautiful, beautiful expansion of who you are as an individual? What do we need to know about that healing Mandela, Father? Because look, you see how in the center it looks like the sun? That is God protecting you. That is God watching over you. That is God nurturing you, okay? He is nurturing you and blossoming you into the best version of you. Again, He's showing 2, 2, 2. That is new opportunities. That is God giving you new opportunities, okay? So that's confirmation for somebody. All right. What else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know, please? What else do we need to know, Father, for this beautiful message? Anything else that you want the collectives to know out of the divine message? Yeah. Divine feminine. Stand in your power, sweetheart. You are vibrant. You are gorgeous. You are beautiful. You are intelligent. You are gifted. You are skilled. And you are very deserving of all of this, because this is the divine feminine card right here. You of unconditional love. And look, you are going to expand, because you see how this flower is the way it is, okay? And this is all about that passion. You can feel people's emotions, but over here, you're expanding spiritually to get the divine messages, because you're doing everything out of unconditional love, which is the fourth chakra, and that's the green, okay? You are expanding yourself. It shows in the card how you've expanded, okay? Beautiful. I love to see the girl. Oh, no, no. Some of you divine feminines or divine masculines out there are cutting yourself down. Stop it. Stop it. Don't cut yourself down. Stop cutting yourself down. Also, for some of you, this is resonating that your inner circle, you have a few snakes in your inner circle that are trying to steal that sweetness of you. Okay. Because these look like two bees, right? This is showing me that your inner sweetness, they are trying to take you down, and don't let them self-talk. Don't let them cut you down, because I'm seeing right here, you see this turquoise right here where the two bees look like they come together in the snake's mouth. Okay, this is God protecting you. He's protecting and keeping you in that gentleness. I'm also hearing the healing mandala. Yeah, because look at, you're healing the gaping wounds. If you guys can see that right here, you're healing these gaping wounds. It's like you've got these huge gashes from these people trying to tear you down. But God sees everything that they're doing. God sees. And that's why He's protecting them from indulging and swallowing you of who you are as an individual. Okay, what else do we need to know, Father? What else do we need to know for the collectives, please? What else do we need to know for the Thank you. I just want to see, okay, all right. Whoop, whoop. Can I get an amen? Yes, amen. Looky, little cookie. Look what we got here. I love this card. I love this card. I love this card, because this is freedom. You have that freedom and liberation. And if you look at this, this also looks like that diamond ring. So some of you who are married, you're going to be expanding. Things are going to be renewed. For some of you who are not in that relationship yet, you're going to be engaged. I'm hearing engaged, engagement, because infinitely, look at infinitely, you're going to be engaged. You are going to marry your forever, and it is divinely blessed and balanced by God. You see that? You see how I am showing you the balance? Ain't that balance beautiful, of that infinite love? Okay. And for some of you, I'm hearing, when you work out the indifferences, okay, and you illuminate the differences by trusting and believing in God, that you are the star of the show, that you are a unique divine individual, okay? And don't let anybody tell you different. Excuse me. But you are the star of that show. And the thing is, as you let your light shine and be that beacon of light, I'm hearing that He wants you to do that inner work, but He's also saying, look, it's a time for renewal. The new wheel is here. And look at that little blossom. Okay, that's that renewal. This is like a little flower bud in here that it's showing me. And yeah, it's a new blossoming. You're going to illuminate something much more, but there is a crossed over loved one. Okay, there is a kindred loved one coming through. And she has told me that there's two people coming through. There's a woman coming through, and she's holding a Kleenex, and she's kind of got her head down, and she's sniffling, because she's like, I hate to see you in so much pain. I hate to see you in so much pain. But the other gentleman that's coming through, he's wearing blue jeans and he's wearing a white t-shirt with his blue jeans, and he's coming through and he's saying, "Listen, everything's going to be okay. Stop worrying." He said, and for whoever this is, it's however it resonates with you. He said, "You've always been a worry wart, okay? Stop worrying. Hand it over to God. Let go and let God have it. Okay, you've been worrying. You've been worrying." And he's saying, "Look at trust and believe. Trust and believe." Okay? And I'm feeling somebody's energy like their anxiety just went poof because the loved ones are coming through and saying there is great stability. We are watching you, we are protecting you, we are guiding you. And we always knew that you had this inner beauty because look how you shine. Okay. This woman is coming in and saying, "Stop letting people steal your shine." I don't know where that's coming from, but okay. So, sorry. The cards want to stick to me. They all want the messages. Okay. But this woman is saying something about a gathering, a family gathering. Okay, you've got to be more specific than that because what she's showing me, and I'll show you. She's showing me, if you can see right here, it looks like a table, okay? She's talking about there's something about a table and chair or a dining room set or some table that you used to sit at. She's talking about there's some table. Yes, God knows, sweetheart. God knows, but there's something about a dining room table, okay, or a dining set. But I'm also hearing something. She keeps talking about some type of necklace, okay? There's some type of necklace that she wore all the time. And she's saying that if you want to feel that true strength of her being there for you, put that necklace on. So for whoever that resonates with, put that necklace on, okay? It's very important not just to leave it in the jewelry box. She's saying, put that necklace on. Okay. Well, if she had that specific necklace, sweetheart, she's saying, put it on. If this is your grandmother coming through for you and it resonates with you, she's saying, put that necklace on. Because the thing is, it's her protecting you all the time, um, standing up for you, for, if it resonates with you. But this woman is saying, I will always protect you. I will always have your back. I will always stand up for you. Okay. And she's coming through and she keeps talking about the flowers. Okay. She keeps talking about the flowers. And I'm hearing her say, instead of sitting here worrying, plant plant the flowers. I'm hearing plant the flowers, even if you put it and grow them inside. And every time you look at that, you'll be reminded of me. Okay. So that's a very unique message coming through. All right, Father, what do we have? What do we need to know here from the fairy realms? Because again, we have the fairy realms. That could very well be. That could very well be. I'm giving the messages. I don't know who it's relating for, but somebody about a necklace. Okay. So that necklace, she's wanting you to take it out of the jewelry box and wear that necklace. because she said something about you're worried about it getting broken and everything else. She said, no, 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 put it on and you will feel me. Okay. But then for the flowers, she's saying plant the flowers. Yeah, because look, we have shared wishes. Shared wishes. And when this card comes out after what they've been talking about, look, you guys have sat outside in the chairs. I'm hearing at the patio set. You've sat outside and you've talked about your wishes, your dreams, your goals, your desires. Because you could tell her anything. You could tell her anything. You could tell her anything, but this is about sitting out on a patio set is what she's saying. And it was always more towards the evening because it was cooler for her. Yeah, and then we have number 4. This is offerings, as well as the night watch offerings and connections, okay? So she is watching over you at night, okay? She is watching over you at night. Again, this is 444 that came out. That's beautiful. But these connections are meant to take place in your life. It's no longer holding back. Go with the flow. I'm hearing go with the flow. Because she's showing me that you have hidden yourself for far too long. Far too long. And this is coming out of that shell, right? It's coming into the true innocence of who you are as that beautiful child or grandchild or daughter. But it's you coming out now. Because look, spiritually, she's there watching over on your growth. Okay. So this is that growth confirmation at the beginning. That's confirmation. And at night, she's always watching over you and protecting you in your dreams. Okay. She's protecting you in your dreams. Wow. Yeah. Because this one is them offerings. And what I get with that offering is offering that stability. Offering the stability. And you see how at the beginning of this message, when I was told to tell you to protect your third eye and protect your crown, look at, she's got a purple bandana on. Okay. She's got a purple bandana on. Absolutely. They never do. They never do. Their physical. I love this woman. She says, that was just a rented body. Okay. She's like, we're back in our original now, but she said that, it was her rented body. She's got a sense of humor, a great sense of humor. What else do we need to know, Father? Again, it's coming out again. The wisdom, the knowledge. This is the support. So you have great support. Okay. You have great support. And you didn't always have that great support. But now you're coming into much greater support. She's talking something about the owl. I don't know what she's meaning, but there's initials. She's showing me the initials SVR, SVR. I don't know what that means. I don't know what SVR means, but I'm hearing Gemini. Gemini. June baby. June baby. June bug. June bug. Is that what you're saying? Something about June bug or June baby, or it's a nickname she's saying. Yeah, look. Rejoice. Okay, that makes sense then, because that's where she's saying protect your crown chakra. Okay, because this is, again, when this is coming up about protect your crown chakra, she's saying rejoice in the fact that you're being told enough of being in your head. You need to go in and listen to what God is showing you and guiding you. He's trying to show you something new is being, birthed. And that's beautiful that he's showing you that rebirth. Yeah, because look at this is Christianine, and this is God coming through about the divine teachings to do things differently, to do the teamwork. Okay, something about twins, twin sisters, a twin. That's why she was saying Gemini, something about twin girls, twin girls, twin sisters, twin girls. Very significant. Because when she shows me twins, somebody's a twin, or somebody has a twin sister, or she was a twin sister. But I'm also hearing the best friend, they look like twins, even though they were not blood related. So it's about rejoicing in that, having a greater understanding. Okay, now we're going to dig a little deeper here. What else do we need to know, Father, for the healing aspect of what's going on? Look, I'm telling you, somebody, I'm gonna get married, because that love call is coming in. Ooh, so somebody really wants to have this reunion with their twin. They know that they're soul connected. They know that it's an eternal love. It's an everlasting love. It's guided by God. And somebody is ready with the confidence to express their true love. Okay? To express their true love, because they're thinking about you all the time. Oh, and then we have the Grim Reaper that shows up. Okay, all right. Ooh. So what I'm hearing is somebody is trying to come in and make sure that that wedding doesn't happen. I'm also hearing there is no second chances. There is no second chances. You either grow and transform your life, or it's over. Or it's over, because this is all about being over. This is about no second chances, no more. Because the first time, I'm hearing the first time is their fault. The second time is your fault. And there ain't no third time. There ain't no third time. So however that resonates, I'm not sure, but yeah, because look at this person looks at your photographs. This person who's coming into union or their wedding photos. I'm hearing wedding photos. It's that nostalgia of them constantly missing you and they want to make new memories. They're getting God's message. They're getting God's message. Okay, this is confirmation. So they may look at the photo album when they're by themselves. And I'm hearing that, because right now somebody's got a headache, that just like kicked in severely. But this person that is coming into reunion who wants to marry their twin flame is excited because they're looking at their phone at your photos and stuff. They're watching you every day in silence, I'm hearing. Ooh, okay. All right. So we have another story that's coming through energetically. And this is somebody being stabbed in the back by making phone calls to somebody else. Okay. And this deception is very shocking and it feels like a massive attack. It feels like a massive attack because it's this deception. That's where the 7 of Swords came in. Somebody was doing this deception. And I'm hearing this is the past of what they were doing in their past. Okay. Yeah. God gave them an epiphany with the lightning. Okay. This is about that sudden change. This is about some type of shocking news that is going to be an element of surprise because God's going to give them this epiphany that like they've never been hit with before. I mean, there's going to be a massive upheaval and transformation in this person's life because God says, it's under the Grim Reaper. So what it's showing me is that this relationship is not going to be over. This is going to grow and transform because there's going to be a sudden change when God steps in and gives them that epiphany. They're going to be forced to go through a transformation and things are going to transform in your life. So this relationship is not over. This relationship is not over. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, because there's a karmic involved. Confirmation. Okay, so wow. Woo, oh, whoa, somebody's getting. Hold on just a minute. Woo. Okay. So I'm hearing this karmic saw photographs of somebody being married. Which has really created this heartbreak, this pain. And I'm getting so choked up because this woman who was messing around, this karmic, okay, she's a karmic. She was there to teach him a lesson with temptation. She was there to teach him a lesson. And God says, listen, I was driving his boat. He was where he needed to be. So some of you can live, by the ocean or the bay. But God's going to show him and give him or her, take the energies how it resonates, about closing this issue out with the karmic, about moving on and moving back into where he can express his love, his gratitude and appreciation. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, freedom and liberation. Yes, sweetheart. And the thing is when you get that overwhelming feeling, just stop, take a deep breath in, hold it for 4 seconds, and slowly let it out. Because this way, you're not holding all of that energy and that anxiety. You're releasing it because energetically, this is your energetic vessel. Okay. And when you overload it with that anxiety, it sets all the electrons and neutrons in your body to do crazy things. And then you start feeling physical pains and everything else, right? Breathe through it and talk to God, because this is about being lighthearted. The dragonfly is about the change. It's about things coming to light, coming to the surface, truth being spoken, um, making the adaptions to the change and the healing. Yeah, I'm hearing going through the metamorphosis changes. But yeah, this karmic found out. I'm also hearing this karmic found out, and she closed out this situation. This is closure. This is closure. Her wanting to move on because he put her in a predicament she didn't like. Look, there's the butterfly making that change and transformation. So I'm hearing a couple things. Somebody needs to heal their inner child. Okay. You have inner child wounds from growing up. I'm hearing the sexual abuse. I'm hearing some of you are evolving your relationship into something new. Okay. There's a rebirth. I'm hearing rebirth. Yeah. Somebody's like shaking. Somebody's like shaking because, oh, it's a lot to endure. It's a lot to endure. What else do we need to know, Father, about this? Yeah, talking. Okay, talking to somebody online. So this is the same energy that came out in my Facebook messaging message video, my live that I did on Facebook today. Okay, so somebody has found an interest on somebody who is on a platform and wanting to be able to evolve their relationship, and it doesn't mean like in a sexual partner way. It means they want to take the next step. They want to be able to come in and they want to talk to this person because it's like, or they want to text or call, because of the thing is that they keep being drawn to this person, right? And they're very interested in conversating more with this person because spiritually they're wanting to know more. They're wanting to take it to the next phase instead of secretly watching, hoping that they will get busted watching this person. Okay. What else do we need to know? Yeah. Keys on a ring. So somebody has had many options here. I'm hearing many options. They could have many options, and they were making a decision um because they were stringing along and having one night stands. This is about having one night stands, stringing somebody along. But the thing is this karmic found out. This karmic found out that this person was stringing them along. Okay. And I'm hearing cut ties, cut ties. Yeah, look, because he was wearing a mask. He wasn't being truthful. He was not showing his true self. He was pretending to indulge in things, knowing that he had a relationship that he was already committed to. And look, the axe is here. And this is about breaking the pattern. This is about, the silent treatment, the abandonment issues, all of that inner child, all that stuff needs to come out. It needs to fully come out. And so there's going to be a meeting. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. Did you see the light flicker? That was God coming in and flickering, saying, listen, there's going to be some meeting or some type of conversation that's going to savor the moment. It's going to be feeling very uplifted. Okay. It could be with a friend. It could be with your lover. It could be with that person who has found interest in somebody online on a platform. Okay. What else do we have, Father? Yeah, camera. Okay. So, I'm getting it again that this person is reminiscing. It's like God has flipped something to where he's going back and reminiscing about the old memories, the keepsakes, seeing things from a different perception, breaking old patterns, breaking his silence, I'm hearing, because he's had abandonment issues. He's had abandonment issues. Yeah. And look, he was running. He was running from this situation because he knew that he was codependent in this relationship. And he was fear of the intimacy because he was listening to his ego. Thank you, Father, for the divine messages that you give, because this is that runner with the codependency. The fear of intimacy, because that true commitment he was having a hard time with. He was listening to his ego. It was like driving him to do certain things. So it's like he ran from this marriage. He put on a mask who he's not. He's not. This isn't truly him. This isn't truly him. But he's running because he's listening to the ego, and he has codependency issues. He's codependent on women, is what I'm hearing. Even though he acts like he's in charge. Okay. What else do we need to know, Father? Yeah. And that's why, he ran and went on another date. Okay. He thought he had this plan to where he could set up these dates. But listen, there's girl talk. So amongst the friends, he was telling people that he was happily single, living in the moment, having fun. What else do we need to know, Father? This is, yeah, he was self-indulging. Ugh. He did not want to do his shadow work. He didn't want to take the time to heal. He wasn't focusing on himself in the inner shadow work that needs to be done, because we all have shadow work that needs to be done. And anybody who says they don't have shadow work, that's not true, because we all have shadow work that needs to be healed. Thank you. But look at God's timing. God's timing. It's like deja vu, because this message, needing time to break these cycles, time to heal, time to make progress. I'm hearing quarter to midnight, something about quarter to midnight. quarter to 12. Look, stop chasing. Okay? Listen. He's running and the chaser. Here's the thing. Now I see what's going on. Okay. So this has been a runner chaser situation because he knows that if he runs and he does this, or she runs, vice versa, however it resonates, like I said, the one will always chase after. Okay? And again, it's because the codependency, the abandonment issues, and him listening to his ego more than anything, because truly, deep down, he doesn't want to say the truth that he has commitment issues, that he has issues with commitment. But the abundance is here because God is bringing the hammer down. Okay, this is all about rebuilding. This is that repetition. This is working on it. This is rebuilding. This is the integration of rebuilding. Yeah. And healing that heart. Because for the longest time, there was too much seduction going on elsewhere. Flirting, hooking up, temptation, third party interference, I'm hearing. All of this. And like I said, yeah, look. Wearing rose-colored glasses. Wow. So when I see this, the rose-colored glasses, God comes in and he's telling me that he's always watching, looking, stalking, and seeing things from perception, but yet he's over here gaslighting who he's supposed to be committed to, because he's over here watching and looking and fantasizing, and that's just, yeah. I don't know why people can't just speak the truth. Like I said earlier, why can't they speak the truth? If you don't want to be with somebody, stand up and tell that person. It will hurt less of you saying, hey, I have fallen out of love with you, I don't want to be with you anymore, than going and betraying them and creating that deception, because then you make them think that there's something wrong with them, and there's not. Yeah. God's wanting him to see things from a different perspective, or perception, is that you can't go around and seducing and doing things out of character and flirting and dating and hooking up and being in these third party situations, because that is what I'm hearing him say, is that is an immature boy in a man's body who is wearing a mask and falsifying who he is. I honestly, when it comes to this, which I'm going to get a spirit animal card here, because we have all gone through this. Well, I can't say all of us, but I know this story resonates with me because I went through this. That's the whole reason why I ended up in divorce, because there was no chance. I told him specifically, I set up the healthy boundaries. Don't lie, don't cheat, don't steal, be loyal, dedicated, devoted. Cool, we're cool. But the moment you cheat on me, you can kick rocks. You can kick rocks. And you know what? When he did, bye. That was the end of it. I'm not going to put up with that. I don't deserve to be cheated on because I'm a very faithful, dedicated, and devoted person. And all my loyalty goes in to the point where he, and I'm speaking from experience, of my situation, how it resonates with me. He didn't like the fact that I would tell him that other men were hitting on me. He felt like there was a competition, but to me, it was that loyalty of I don't want anybody coming in and spreading any gossip. I want you to hear it straight from the horse's mouth from me because I have that freedom to be able to speak my truth to you and let you know that this person thinks that they're going to come in and try to take me away from you. And he got insecure about that because he didn't want me telling him when other guys were doing this. And I found out why, because secretly these other girls were doing that, and 300 emails of other women that he was talking to. If you didn't want to be married anymore, instead of stepping out on me and cheating on me, you could have said, "Hey, I don't want to be with you anymore." Now, after almost 20 years later, he's regretting. He's regretting, his choices. But the beautiful thing is we were able to sit down and discuss it, and we are great friends now. We're great friends. There is no intimacy or anything like that. We are great friends, and we communicate, and we're there for each other on a friendship level. Okay. um but that's only because we both put in the work to have that greater understanding that he was immature, he was in his ego. um and the funny thing is he used to call himself Big Daddy or whatever. Okay, anyways, I'm not here knocking him down. But I'm just saying, we go through it, and I want everybody to know you are not alone. No matter the situation, you are not alone. Okay, it happens. It seems like it happens to the ones who are loyal, dedicated, and devoted. The ones who aren't loyal and dedicated and devoted, I don't know how that whole configuration works right now, but when they're out there sneaking around and doing all this dirt and everything else, it's like there's no conflict, nobody sees nothing. But when it goes on within your house, you're like, whoa, wait a minute here. And then you start talking about it, and you find out that your own friend, your own sister, why? Why? Meaning, why would you cross them boundaries? Why would you cross them boundaries? But the thing is I can speak of that because he knows as well as I do, is that was a milestone in our life of the things that we had to learn to know that we're deserving of better than that, right? We had to take them stepping stones that people were using against, and we had to pick them up, polish them off, and use them for our stable foundation, because that experience is what helped heal that whole situation, you know? And it's hard to explain because yeah, look, the wasp, life stings at times. Yes, it does. But you know what? It's about being able to grow. It's about being able to see things in a different perspective. It's about being able to take it in a different approach. And it's being able to focus on you. Okay. And yeah, okay. It's being able to focus on you and to heal your innard. Okay. Because if that person is not seeing your potential, is not seeing your worth, let go and let God. Because, like they say, if you love something so much, let it go. If it comes back, it was meant to be. If they're willing to come back and work things out and do the things that they need to do, then it's meant for you. But if God keeps doing this consecutively, and things keep going wrong, that is God's way of coming in and saying, listen, this is no longer for you. This is not your true partner who you're supposed to be with. This is a soulmate. Okay, a soulmate is different from your twin flame, you know. And yeah, look, have that freedom, the horse. I'm telling you, it's it's very hard to explain because each person's situation is a little bit different, you know, different people, places, and situations, okay? Um, but yeah, God as the master teacher is coming through and saying, even though life stings with the lessons that take place and the things that transpire, it's we as individuals, we have to grow. We have to build us up. We have to stand strong, right? And in order to do that, the truth needs to be spoken. And yeah, look, put in the hard work, put the puzzle pieces together. And I'm hearing it's time to focus on you as that inner divine being. Okay? And I had to do it, and I'm there for anybody who needs it. Um it's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking because when you go through it, like, I mean, I was married for 10 years when all this was transpiring. And mind you, I was working 14, 16-hour days, you know. My devotion was my family. I was the provider. I was taking care of business, you know. But we have the lizard spirit, number 38 on the divine path. This is dreaming into being. And we have the koala bear, which is 35. This is abundant. So just know when the koala comes out, you know, they're very gentle and slow. It's like take things slow, be gentle to yourself, love yourself, but know that God has a plan for you and nobody can take that plan away because God's going to collaborate with you on what you need to do and where the situation, you know, needs to be handled. Yeah, and I've been asking him and praying, like I said, for my twin flame to come about. And now that the ascension level that God has just blessed me with, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Because everybody says, well, you're so beautiful. Why are you alone? Because I choose to be alone. Because I choose to be able to work on me. I choose to get closer to God. It's my focus was not a relationship. My focus was getting closer to God to have that greater understanding. What is my life purpose? What is my soul mission? What am I here to do? Because I've been in 4 long-term relationships, right? And all 4 of them, what did they do? The same thing. So what did that have to teach me is stop putting all my trust into somebody, stop trusting and believing fully that they are speaking their truth because they're not. And that's something that I had to learn because I give everybody that trust and they knock it down to how much they want me to trust them, right? But that was a repeated cycle that happened in all 4 of my long-term relationships, and it was the same thing. And the reason why is because they were in their ego, they were in their pride, and it was like a challenge to see who could sleep with who more, you know, or have more. It was like a competition between brothers, you know. I don't understand how that works in the men department, and I'll never understand until my divine masculine, my twin flame comes in and I can be able to ask him them questions, you know, and have a greater understanding. But, you know, a lot of you need to be gentle within self too, okay? You need to be gentle to yourself and look at the moth. This is all about surrender. Surrender it to God. Surrender it to God and surrender it now. It's like stop worrying about with who, when, why, what, and where, and surrender it to God and be like, you know what? I'm gonna put the focus on me now. I'm gonna put the focus on me. I'm gonna give myself that unconditional love, and I'm gonna build myself, and I'm gonna push forward. That's what I had to do, and I had to do it all by myself, right? Wrong. Yes, physically it was just me, but spiritually it was me and God. And that's why we have victory together, and that's why the blessings are coming out of the windows, out of the window seals from heaven, because he's pouring down all these blessings for all the hard work that you put in. So your hard work always pays off. Okay, it always pays off. All right, what else do we need to know, Father? Yeah, use your intuition. Okay, and the cat, also God's telling me with the cats are very intuitive, they're very independent, right? So he's telling me for you to claim your independence, to stand in your power, because look at, nothing in this life is wasted with the vultures eat everything, right? And you could be seeing 3663. That is the synchronicity of endings and new beginnings that are here. It's time to step in your power. It's time to have that stability. You could be seeing 411, which that is the information that God is trying to put out there for you to have a greater understanding. But this is beautiful. This is beautiful. And he said, that sums it up right there, because, cats are very self-sufficient. They're very intuitive. They're very, independent. And he's saying, claim your independence. It doesn't mean claim your independence and, walk away or do whatever. It's claim that independence to start loving yourself, to start building yourself, to start uplifting yourself. Okay, that is the key component of what God's message is saying, is that things are going to change for the better. You watch God's power, you watch his hands be blessed to you. He's going to show you that things will change. So just keep trusting and believing. Thank you, Bernadette, for the hearts. Hearts and blessings to you, sweetheart. I want to thank all of you. I greatly appreciate all of you for being here. That is God's message. It's a hard journey, and God knows that when I said in that poem that I wrote for God, it's like I follow my path and I do the will of God. It's like I'm the one that will bring out the hard messages. Why? Because I'm not the bad guy. I'm God's messenger of people need this healing. And for far too long, people have packed this stuff down and they let it go and they let it go and they let people disrespect them. And if you're letting people disrespect you, then you're not respecting yourself. And it's time that we flip that around and you respect yourself enough to say, hey, now is the change. This is what we're going to do. And you have more than enough support, and when I say you have more than enough support, you have God's support, you have me here giving the messages of God's support and giving that confirmation of the things that people don't want to go in and do that shadow work. They don't want to dig down into them deep emotions. They don't want that all coming up to the surface. But the thing is, if you don't hit the nail on the head, will the nail go in the wood? No. So if you don't hit on them healing, them emotions that are buried deep down and pull them up to the surface, are they ever going to heal? No. They're going to sit there and fester until they make you physically sick. Okay. And we don't want that. We don't want you physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually sick. We want you to stand in your full power. We want you to be able to succeed. God wants the best for you. I want the best for you. We want the best for everybody to be able to come into their true self and to stand in their power and know you can do this. God created you for a reason. And it's about pulling out your full potential and having that greater understanding. You are more powerful than you know. Okay. So it's about standing in your power, and let's do this. Let's do this. You are very welcome, sweetheart, and I'm glad that it resonates with you. I'm glad that it can be that healing message that God brings out for all of you, however it resonates with any of you out there, and it's really about standing in your power. It's about, instead of being the runner of these emotions that have held us down and devastated us, it's time we pick them out one by one, kind of like, um and it's kind of cute because he's like, kind of like when the mothers have taken their children to the park and it's time to go, and you have to go in and grab them by the hand and pick them out of there and say, come on honey, we need to go now, it's getting dark, and they're like, no, 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 I want to stay a little bit longer. It's kind of like that. We have to force them things that we didn't want to deal with to come out so that they become that healing, to show that inner strength that, hey, we're going to tackle this one day at a time, one emotion, one situation at a time. And God knows I will be able to put that message out there. So I'm glad that I am doing the will of God. I'm glad that I'm able to have my soul tribe here that supports me and loves me unconditionally. And I love you guys unconditionally. And I pray for all of you for the best of every situation that you are asking of. So I greatly appreciate you all. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will be here tomorrow night on Thankful Thursday at 7 p.m. with your next message. Yes, Luana, thank you so much, sweet. Yes, much love to you too, sister, and blessings to everyone. Prayers for everyone and fast healing for everyone, okay? So we are going to do this. We are going to band together and we are going to pull out the things that have been weighing us down for too long. It's like kind of like going fishing. You have to take certain anchors off because you have certain depths. You have to take them anchors off and get rid of them so that you can level up or be more up to the surface, right? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I guarantee you. All right. Sending you lots of love, blessings, lots of light, lots of prayers. And I will see you tomorrow. Peace.